From Lumen Christi Catholic School, students and their teacher who have returned from a trip to Jamaica. The mission trip director, Eileen Leinhart, and students Olivia Berner and Emily Rogers. Welcome back.
Thank you for having us.
So spring break was, for you guys, it was a working vacation.
Yes, it was.
Eileen, this is a long tradition at Lumen Christi.
Very long. This was our actual 17th trip. It would have been 20 if we could have kept going through COVID, but we're looking forward to more. They did phenomenal. These kids were workhorses. They just did a great job.
And you took how many students, Eileen?
We had 13 students, 10 girls and 3 boys, and 7 adults.
Nice. And you told me before the show it was incident-free, except for a couple of stitches someone had to have. But other than that, you guys had a great time?
Yes.
Yeah. What's the purpose of the mission, Olivia? Why do you go?
To help those in need in Jamaica. And we pick, or ILGO picks a person to get the house that we build. And they have to send a letter in, and ILGO will pick who is most in need of the house.
You build a house?
Yes.
In a week?
Yes.
In 2.5 days.
Yes.
It was a record.
Wow. It's like Extreme Makeover, Jamaica edition.
Yes.
And do you have any home building skills?
No. I didn't even know how to nail. And Gregory, one of the people that was there, taught us how to do it.
Were you the one that got the stitches?
No.
No. All right. Well, let's take a look at some of the pictures that you brought along from this. Wow, what a spectacular event, building a house.
So,
is this a house?
Yes, so after we build it, we just bless it. Father comes up and he gives us all holy water, and then we put it on the house, and we say a couple prayers, and then we hand over the keys.
You're blessing the house now, it's done.
Yes.
So it's like a tiny home.
Yes.
it has just one room. This is a picture of the deep freeze and a refrigerator freezer that we were able to buy for the infirmary there in the neighborhood, so that the patients could keep their medicines. Theirs had died. It just had quit working, and they were in desperate need. And through the money that the kids raised at school and at the parishes, we were able to buy them new equipment.
So you go to the same community every year?
Yes.
And it's a poor community?
A very poor community.
What is the reaction, Emily, of the folks that you're helping?
They're just in awe. Some cry, some just, they have no words, and they're just very thankful and blessed that we come and help them.
Had either of you have not been on this because of the pandemic, so this was a big eye-opener, I bet.
Yeah.
And you had never experienced a trip like this.
Nope.
Had you ever seen poverty like this?
No.
What some of the impressions of how those folks live down there? So some don't have homes.
Yeah, some don't have homes. You see a lot of just people on the streets, people just living on the side of the road, not having anything. Some just have tarp attached to 2 trees that are right next to each other, and they live under that. It's just very eye-opening and very just thankful when you come back that what we have.
And I think the island did get some hurricane damage in the last few years. Still recovering from that.
Right, they are. Once we finished the house that we were intending to build, we actually did do some repair work on a house that, because of the hurricane, had gotten damaged. They had no drainage, and the water just sat and rotted the plywood. So we were able to replace the plywood, repaint the house, and give them a new door. So basically gave them a second lease on life with that house as well.
Life-saving work. All right, let's see what else you guys did besides bless the home that you finished.
The children at St. Mary's Elementary and Trinity Wesleyan Elementary took on a project. I guess they've been doing it for quite some time, but this year they blessed us with their project. The project is to tie-dye tennis shoes. So we took 20 pair, representing each of us, to the children of Jamaica, and this was the day that we were giving them away. So the girl in the burgundy shirt behind has just given this young lady a pair of shoes, and she's trying them on. We discovered that rather they fit or not, they fit. Some of the kids were coiling up their toes to fit in them, and some were, oh, I'll grow into them. But they were all very pretty. There's another picture of a little boy with some on, and I know those shoes are way too big for those little feet. But his mom and they'll grow into them. So it was very heartwarming to be able to help those children, and they were very pretty shoes. So it was fun.
What's the diet like?
They eat a lot of meat. They don't have any. They leave the bone in all their meats, or like so. If you're eating the fish there, you have to eat around the or eat around the bone. It's very interesting. It's a lot different.
They eat a lot of vegetables and fruit that grow wild. It was definitely
so
a lot of fish.
You got to go into the tropical waters?
It's called Dunn's River Falls, and it's 960 feet from the bottom of the ocean floor where we start to the top of the falls, and the kids climb these falls. That was Emily and one of our other companions with us, Madison, stopped for a picture in one of the pools.
You didn't go over the falls?
No.
No. So there was a little time for
There's
this.
the ladder.
All right, so the collapsible ladder. This is a thing, and I personally would not get on anything called a collapsible ladder, but it's very important to your mission.
Yes.
Yes. I got on it. It's safe.
Is it? Did you
Yes.
bring it?
She brought it.
We
Or
took
no.
it down with the intention we were going to bring it home. But this is Gregory. He's a builder there in Jamaica, and he works for the I'll Go company that we contract with. They make all the arrangements. And the minute he saw that ladder, he fell in love with it, and he really wanted it. He made us put his initials on it, and he had a saying. What was the saying, Olivia?
Nice like fried rice.
Oh.
And so once we wrote that on his ladder, we just knew we couldn't take the ladder away from Gregory. He stood up on it right there and yelled, "I can fly!" So it was a good ladder.
Wow, what a nice gift. Who knew?
Yeah.
Those shoes and the ladder. It didn't take much, really, to bring happiness.
No.
So besides the bones and the fish, and by the way, when Eileen and I were kids, we didn't have fish any other way. So,
That's right.
yeah. But so besides the food, the work, what were some of the things you did? Any free time?
Yeah, so every night when we got back from building our house or working or whatever we were doing, we had a pool where we stayed. So we got to either go in the pool or swim in the ocean. And then on our last day, we got to go shopping in town, and then we climbed the falls.
They got like a mall.
It's like an open air market.
It's local goods and artisans.
Yes.
Did you buy anything?
Yes.
What?
I bought some bracelets.
Oh.
What did you buy?
Did you buy anything, Emily?
I bought some bracelets. 4 of us got matching shirts.
Oh, we got these shirts.
Oh, explain the shirts.
They say Yaman a lot, and so we just thought it would be fun just to get some shirts that say it on there, and we wore them to school the day that we came back, and we had a dress down day. A lot of times, if someone's asking a question, she'll always say Yaman. It's just, I don't know, it's a thing that we picked up down there.
And it's something that's hard to shake.
Uh-huh.
Kept
Yes.
doing it for a while.
Yeah.
And your shirt, Eileen.
Mine says, "I'll go, will you?" And I'll Go is the company that we work with, and that's their kind of phrase, "I'll go, will you?" So we asked the other students in our building, we showed them a video, and I think we have quite a few that want to sign up next year and go with us. So
And it's not just the week you're there working. You got to work raising money, and I think you had to go speak at the masses
Yes.
and all that.
Mm-hmm.
You sold
Wristbands.
wristbands.
we have a couple for you. We brought
Oh.
some.
Oh, thanks.
We also brought you something else.
This is Jamaican Blue Mountain Coffee.
Wow, real from Jamaica
Yes.
directly.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's cool.
It's
I
one
can't
of
wait
the
to
best
try
in the
it.
world.
Yes, it's so good.
Are you a coffee drinker?
Yes.
I can smell it.
Hmm.
Do you notice it's really different from regular coffee, regular Folgers that they have in the teacher's lounge at Lumen Christi?
If I put out an email saying that I'm making Blue Mountain coffee in the library, I go through about 6 pots of coffee in a day.
Wow.
The teachers and the kids all come running.
I can't wait to try it.
Super good.
Yes.
Hard work, a couple of scratches. Olivia, what was your job on the house building project?
Well, I helped do the floor. I helped nail a bunch of nails on the floor, and then I also was with the kids a lot too, just entertaining, and we colored. And a lot of the kids helped us paint the walls and stuff,
Mhm.
and the door, and just getting to know and playing with the kids.
And Emily, did you have a specific job?
I helped paint the plywood before I put it up, and then I nailed on the boards, the walls. I did a couple of floorboards, played with the kids, and just really getting to know the kids and growing a relationship with them.
Overall, glad you went.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you staying in touch with people you met?
Kind of.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. When we go back, well, I won't go back because I'm a senior, but next year when like Emily goes back and the other kids that aren't seniors, they remember.
Mm-hmm.
From what I've heard, they remember you, and
I
yeah.
bet. Well, it's awesome that you did all of that for those families that live there, and thanks for representing our community so well in
Mhm.
Jamaica.
Yes.
And you're planning already next year's trip.
We
huh?
are. Got the dates all picked out, you know.
Cool. Well, thanks for the bracelet and thanks for the
You're
coffee.
welcome.
From Lumen Christi, students on the Jamaica mission trip, Olivia Berner and Emily Rogers, and mission trip director, Eileen Leinhardt. Up next, it's time for some birthdays and